How's it? Sean from Combat Simulations, pulling tight the noose. This is the scenario we're going to be playing today from the Access side. So before we get started, please subscribe to my channel, it's free, and also leave comments and suggestions. And watch my videos and like them and share them. Helps me a lot, I promise. Alright, so scenario settings. Initial orders delay will gravitate from 0 to 100% during the first hour. What's our briefing? To General Skumer from the 18th Heb Corps HQ. Your success in Tempe Gorge has been a good start. Unfortunately, we're unable to provide additional resources for you to exploit it, but it doesn't mean you must rest on your laurels. Marshal your troops for another push on Larissa. Taking the city will threaten the rear of the British forces currently making a stubborn stand in Olympus Pass. If further forces become available, they will be sent to reinforce you, but it is likely you'll have to do with what you have already on hand or en route. So be careful with your men and equipment. The British will want to make you pay dearly for your gains, and you cannot afford to let this happen. Player note, favor the Allies' reinforcement schedule removes the CRAD 2 from the Axis strength. The favor the Axis schedule adds the Recon 5, Battalion 5 from the Panzer Division 5 to bolster the German push on Larissa. Alright, scenario briefing. A German mountain division and panzer regiment attack against a strong allied infantry force. So what if scenario? This what-if scenario explores events following the German push through the Tempe Gorge. Allied force, based on the, I think that's the 16th Australian Infantry Brigade, is falling back in disarray. 2 battalions cut off in the hills above the gorge, and the 3rd in a makeshift delaying position astride the road to Larissa. Shoring up the defense of the town, Greek troops of the 12th Infantry Division have arrived to secure the town's northern outskirts and major river crossings leading in. Meanwhile, tough fighting in the Olympus Pass has drawn the attention and reserves of the German command, leaving the Heb Division 6 and the Panzer Regiment 3 to continue their push to Larissa with forces on hand. No more troops are likely to be forthcoming for this secondary effort, and the objective remains the same, to take Larissa. For the Allies, given the overwhelming strength of the German attack, withdrawal is only a matter of time. However, there is no need to do so cheaply, and so the ANZAC troops commanding Allied Force and the 12th Infantry Division must make the Germans pay the highest price possible for every yard gained. Alternative reinforcement schedules are available to increase or decrease the strength of either side. Okay, so we're here as the Germans. We won nicely as the Allies. Let's hope we can do it as the Germans. So, we don't get much reinforcements. This is basically what we've got on the field. So our objectives, pretty much the same. Oh, no. Where's the objectives? They're pretty much the same as the Allies, really. We've got destroy the enemy, obviously. We've got exit to the south, so we also got to exit troops. We've got to exit quite a bit. 1,000 worth of infantry, 150 armor, and bombard. So we've got quite a bit. And it's worth 94 points. Can you believe it? Larissa's only worth 13. And occupation is 3.1, but completion. So to hold Larissa is very important. Besides that, we have the Tempe, which is 6 points. We've got this place, which is 3 points. We've got checkpoint 1, checkpoint 2, checkpoint 3, which is all 3 points, as you see on the screen. Some more checkpoints. All these checkpoints are worth 3 points. So they're not worth a lot, but they're all shared, occupation and completion. All these checkpoints. So they're not worth a lot. Our main goal is to get exit south and to hold Larissa. This is what our main goal is. So what have I done? Basically, we've got the 6th Division, this Jeb or whatever. We've got a Panzer Regiment. Let me give you an idea. We've got a Panzer Regiment, and then we've got like an infantry regiment, and we have sort of, we've got we've got two regiments. We've got that regiment there, which has got all that infantry. We've got this regiment here, which has got all this infantry. This is a small sort of, it's like a battalion. But the other regiment obviously is this Panzer regiment, and more of it's coming later. All right, that's all we have really. We don't have much. It's just that regiment that's coming with 7 units. The rest are just one unit. These are just artillery and stuff. So there's nothing else really for us here. So what have I done? Okay, I've decided to, because I know the Greeks are sitting over here. They've got forces over there, and he's gonna reinforce like I'm doing. I'm sure of it. So I've sent this whole regiment through down here, through this area, and to exit over there. That's their main job. That's all they got to do today. And this regiment here, this one that's here, down the throat, right, to exit over there, down the road to Larissa. And I've sent there's a Panzer regiment over here. I've actually sent him on a detour down through here, and then not to exit, just to sit. Let me just put it on there. Just to sit on that objective. Okay. So that, because I know what's coming. I mean, the Allies are strong, strong, strong in this scenario. Don't worry about the briefing. Let me tell you, the Allies have got a powerful force here. Really powerful. In fact, more powerful than what we have. I can tell you that now. More powerful. So it's going to be a really tough scenario. I'm not sure if I can win this, because I know what's ahead of us. They've got those two armored divisions. They've got that armored brigade. They've got the UK armored brigade. They've got this whole infantry division. This regiment of Australian. I think these are the Aussies, and they've got this whole division of Greek infantry. The Allies in this scenario are tough. They're large and they're strong. And let me tell you, they're coming. And we don't have any reinforcements. So this is going to be a tough one. So instead of going down the throat here, which I thought, wow, let's just push down the throat. And they come in great positions. I mean, that UK armored brigade and all those armored brigades come from all from the bottom here, so they can shore up here. They don't come from the top there. They come from the bottom. And going down the throat might not work this time, because all he does is he pushes them up here and he just makes this big clump here. And we're not going to get through that force. So what I've done, and I know for a fact, I'm pretty sure he's going to do the same thing, because he's not going to sit there. He's going to send to defend there. So these guys are going to force their way, stop him from moving or coming in to help, and then get out there. The infantry that's going through is going to try and tie them up there, while I'm going to do a flanking move with these guys round the corner here, just to hold Larissa, to just to hold it, so that we can get guys off the field. All right, that's basically all I've done. And there's so many little objectives to hold for 3 points. So I've tried my best to, like, I've moved the base over there, and I've moved the base to hold that. And he's got this here. I'm not sure what he's going to do with this, but he could decide not to. I mean, I brought these down. He will probably come and try and take these objectives. So we're not going to really hold these back objectives. I don't really care about them. This is the main thing: is 94 points to get that force off the field. That's the most important thing. And I brought him to there, and I brought the HQ to there, so that at least I can hold these while those guys go. And that's it. All right, ready to fight. Let's fight. Let's see how this thing works out. Let's hope. Let's hope that we can make some difference here. Yeah, I even said bases because they got a firepower, like a combat value of 6. I mean, it's quite strong in this game. It's combat values of 6, and these bases have. So they're just going to sit on those objectives and do the best they can. Really. Yeah, he's gonna follow that route, run, because I know he's pretty weak down here. Oh, we've got an airstrike available. Yeah, I actually want to use it. Okay, so you've arrived and you've arrived. Let's reattach you. And these reinforcements come. They come now. They're not stuff that's coming on. It's a 5-day scenario, but they don't come on day 4. These O's that he's got now come now. Let me tell you, they come now. So, it's going to be a tough one. We have an airstrike available. Yeah, I actually want to use it. Boom, just use it on them. Try and help there at the back there. Yeah, there's no chance. I mean, I've tried to, like, want to hold these, but he's got this little force here. It's quite a substantial, these 2 battalions here. And I don't want to. I need every amount of force that I can get to get down there. This is going to be a tough fight. I'll reattach him because these bases don't ever move. Yeah, I'm trying to help out down here. Look at our loss. Bad losing position here. Okay, this crowd, these guys that are here, I'm gonna reattach them. I need the forces down at the bottom. I need them with this guy. You need the forces in this for the Germans. Every oak is needed here. And hopefully these guys will, yeah, they'll drive through here and help these guys out here. Oh, those are those engineers. I have an airstrike. Okay, good. Let's just throw it over here. I'm wondering if I must send one of these guys up to there to help out here and sit on that objective, because looks like the division is taking forever to get down there. Yeah, just to sit here, because he's part of that. So I've tried a 3-prong instead of going down the front. The reason I've done this, usually I go down the center. The reason I've done this just to try and split his forces up here, because he's got such a powerful force coming. So I'm hoping to split them up, so that he has to defend on 3 fronts, not just one. Oh, this base, this base is going to die. I think I'm just going to put him back to there. Just go there, because he's going to die. I mean, really. And I don't need the base to die. Leave that. Come on, base. I'm going to lose this base. You know what? Just sit there. Just reattach. Sit there. Bro, no sleepies. Get there for me. Just want to make sure all these guys are reattached. Let me just take this thing, make it normal sleepies. Okay, good. Yeah, there's my base. So it's merged with another base. Shit, it's bad news, man. Okay, luckily we're advancing down here. That's the important thing, is we can get down here, and I'm ready down there, which is brilliant. Yeah, he's pretty tired, so I'm going to leave him. Yeah, reattach him. Oh, these guys all attached, yeah. move him there to try and get rid of it. And then we can just, because I don't want to lose my infantry here. No, let's go. Who's arrived? Somebody else. Reattach him. I'm not sleepy, yeah. I'm gonna lose this bloody HQ here because of the sky. Alright, let's just hope we can get through this. Try to get down here. Come on. So, just worried about my HQ there. Brilliant. Right, just checking to see if my HQs are out there. Sure. Alright, so yeah, you see what you're up against here. Some of these, the reinforcements, yeah, tough scenario for the Germans, this one. Yeah, geez, very tough. I know I've kept quiet here because I'm just like engrossed in this fight. Look at the reinforcements coming from each side. Yeah, well, take whatever path you want, as long as you get down here to help. See what's coming down here. Really tough. Yeah, I lost my HQ there. So there's the HQ. There's my HQ now. Or is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. He's taken over. Tough scenario, this one. Tough. Shit. I'm just trying to think, where do I drop this damn thing? This would help. He doesn't usually move his artillery a lot, so let's see if we can clear out that artillery over there. Yeah. Yeah, look at the forces that are coming out from the Allies. Tough scenario to play as the Germans. Really tough. Tough scenario. Yo. Yeah, the thing is, he's got a shitload of troops. Yo. Look at all this coming. Look at all this. I'm thinking of sending one guy there just to split this up so I can at least hold on to some objectives. Let me just see if I can hold on to that. I just want to see if I can hold on, if that thing is still 5. Okay, brilliant. Look how tough this is. This is a tough scenario to play as the Germans. Very tough. It's a wonder I won so easily with the Allies. Look at this. Look at this force that's coming. Yo. What a fight. Still up here. This guy is still trying to get down there. He's gonna be finished. Yeah, look at the force that's coming. And he's got a big shit force over here. Huge up here. Yo, what a fight. Yeah. Well, the more forces he sends here, the less he's got down at the bottom here, which is a bit of a help. Yo, what a fight. Yeah, he's dead. He surrendered. He's finished. He went too far. He went ahead of the guys. Ew. Yes. Yeah. And now we're going to win this one. Yeah. And he's gone and clumped everything down there. Whatever, you can see the amount of units he's got down there. That's why I came this way and try to come this way. Pushing hard for this objective. Yeah, we've got to get these guys off the field. Personally, I don't know. This is not gonna. We're not gonna win this fight. He's got too much. He's got too much. And this up here, look, I don't worry about this too much. So he's got a whole ton. The more he's got up here with these little 3-pointers, you understand? The more he's got with these little 3-pointers, he can have these 3-pointers. The less he's got here to defend. So I'm happy. The more he sends up here, the better. The more he sends up here, the better. Because that means he's got less down here to defend. It's better. Because if he has all this down here, we're never going to get through it. And these guys are laboring through here. And they've got all this in front of them. These guys I don't ever going to make it down there. I know where you can't be going round. Don't be foolish now. You know what? I wouldn't mind dropping it on here. They still got to keep going, and these guys too. They've got to keep going down this path. Look at this that's coming. Look at this. I'll be lucky to get anybody off the field. I can tell you that now. Tough scenario. Ugh. I'm lucky to be even holding these. Looks like he's withdrawing reinforcements down there, so this should help us down here. And get this infantry off the field, I'd be very pleased, but I doubt it. Can't see it happening. Alright, I'm going to pause it until there's any further changes here. So this is how it looks. I advanced these guys at night time. We've managed to get down here. We need to exit all of this, and I'm hoping we can. We can start exiting this. We've done well. I can tell you that now. Going for that exit, and these guys are going down there, and these guys are all going down to try and get out of here. Not worried about this. We hold 3 objectives or 4, whatever, but I mean, geez, we need to exit out of here. That's the whole thing. I don't know where he is at this time. He's fighting us up here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna exit these guys too. I mean, this is just useless. Yeah, man, what a fight. Nobody's exited now because we just don't have enough. We just don't have enough power to exit. He's got too strong over here. Did we exit anything? Nothing. Force of numbers. Just bypass this. Let's see if we can press a bypass and that'll help. Let's see if we can just bypass these guys. See if that'll help. Sorry. Come on, bypass. See, this'll work. We get some guys off the field here. It's got a ton over there. Come on. I don't know what's happening up here. He's still fighting me up here somehow. Where's he decided? Yeah, we exited nobody off the field yet. Can't get until we get clear this. I did give them a bypass command, right? Yeah, it's a tough scenario. Yeah, we've exited nobody. He's got too much. He's got too much over here. We're gonna have to. I'm telling you, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to fight that. Yeah. We're gonna have to fight that. We're gonna have to fight it. Yeah. Trying to give him a bypass as well. See if we can get down there. He's got too much here. Too much. We have to fight through it. We won't get out because he's got too much here. We might have to fight him off here. I did give him a bypass, but I don't know if that's enough. Two objectives. Maybe we can. Has he got any troops around there? Maybe. He's got somebody there. Was last reported. Maybe we can, if we get a chance, we can go and take this guy to move there, and maybe just sit on this objective and fight his way along there. He's got 5. Yeah, and see if we can maybe scoop that objective over there. Yeah. So now he's just sitting on those objectives. We can't get the guys off the field. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to fight this guy off. I'm going to have to fight for this objective here. Because you've got to drive him away. Others, I'm not going to get anybody off this field. I can tell you that now. So we're going to have to fight him off here. We're going to have to fight him off there. We're going to have to fight him off that objective. It's as simple as that. We're going to have to fight him off that objective. There's no ways we can get off this objective while he's got too many guys here. I'm wondering if I can send this mortar there. Let him just sit. Pause, man. Let him just sit on this objective and maybe we can get it. Get something, man. Get something. You understand? So at least we're holding that objective. We need to drive him off here. Yeah, there's no other way. See if I can take him off no sleepies. Maybe he can move some guys down there. Drive him off here. We have to bring sufficient force here to drive him off here, otherwise we can't exit. Yes, what a fight this has been. Yo. And they're pretty tired too. Fuck. Yo. When I put them on normal sleepies, others they're gonna be wrecked. They won't do a damn thing. And I think he's got enough guys. I'll take the bypass out. Okay, I'm gonna pause it till there's more action. Yeah, I don't know. You're not gonna win this one. I've sent everybody to exit, but obviously we need to clear these troops out of here, and it's like a honey with bees here. Tough scenario to play as the Germans. They don't get any reinforcements of any quality, well, any decent amount. I can see how I won easily as allies. Yeah, I won easily. It was a decisive victory. It was easy for me to win. It wasn't a tough scenario. And I can see why. Very tough for the Germans. I don't know if I can win this. I'd like to see if somebody win this scenario as the Germans. With just this little bit of force that they have coming through there. Especially the Allied reinforcements and that. When they come through here. It's just almost impossible to win as the Germans. Too many little objectives for them to hold. Too many little objectives. And too little. Let me just throw this airstrike right on him. Just too many objectives and too little forces for the Germans. Too little. Yeah. And he's basically done the same to me, just to prove how tough it is to actually win as the Germans here. Very, very tough. Especially with the amount of forces that he gets, the armored forces and the infantry that comes, and all coming up this way. I managed to get a little bit better. I got down to the bottom, which he didn't get. But, yeah. And you can't exit here, obviously, because he's got too many forces in the vicinity. And there's just too much to drive away here. So I'm sure that's the reason why he's not exiting. I mean, he's trying to, but you can't exit here when you've got too many forces in your vicinity. And holding on to all these little 3-pointers is just... Yeah, and the thing is with the Germans, you can't weaken anywhere. You know, by putting forces over here and over here, you're weakening all your forces that need to fight and get down to the bottom. It's an impossible scenario to win as the Germans. Very tough. That's my opinion. You know, I'm not an expert at this game. I love it to bits. But this particular part here, this scenario here is the Germans. And that's why it was so easy for me to win as the Allies. It wasn't a sweat at all. It was pretty easy. And you can see why. Alright, I'm going to pause it now until there's further changes. To give you an idea here, I mean, these guys, I've given up trying to exit these guys. These guys are still trying to exit here. Can you believe it? And I mean, that's a bit stupid. They should, because obviously the scenario demands, because we're going to lose this big time, that we control these objectives around you. But surely these guys can go. It doesn't matter if there's O's there. So I think this is a little, the exit objectives are a little wonky. Yeah, they're not that realistic because I should be able to get these guys out now. I mean, I mustn't wait until I control all of this before I get them out. And that's the thing with this thing. It's set up this way. Yeah, decisive defeat. What do you mean the enemy has broken through our positions to continue to advance in strength? Unfortunately, news of your debacle has reached the top, and I understand a car has been sent for you. I can do nothing in this situation. Willem List. So he's going to give me a pistol to shoot myself. He lost more units than us. We lost more. Yeah. He lost more units. He lost more armored fighting vehicles, and he lost more guns. We ended up with 23. Him with 100 points. I think this is an impossible scenario to win for me at this stage. I don't know how, and I kind of felt this in the beginning because I won too easily. Too easily. If you go watch that video with the Allies, I won. So the scenario is not really balanced well. It's a what if scenario. So it's not historically, and they should balance it properly then if it's going to be a what if scenario. But I won too easily. If you go watch that video, I mean, I won pretty easily. I had a little bit of trouble, yeah, but it was basically the same thing he did to me. Exactly the same thing. And it's because the scenario is not real. The scenario is not balanced. I personally believe that. Because with the German forces we had here and the little reinforcements that came here, you're not going to fight all this. This is impossible. Look at this. Look at this. And I still did well in this scenario. I got down to the bottom. He didn't even get down here. He didn't even get down here. I stopped him right there. Right here, I stopped him. He didn't get anywhere past here. He got little pieces here and there, whatever. And I said little fire brigades. I got all the objectives right about today. I left the last two. I think it was. I didn't worry about that. But I got everything. And he was finished. He was finished. And it just shows you how tough this scenario is. I don't think I'll win it again if I had to play it again. I came down the sides because I thought maybe I could divert his forces here, send one down the throat, and maybe just one round the side here. Because I knew what was coming. I mean, when this armored brigade and these two armored brigades come and this infantry and whatever, and what he had on the force already up here, I mean, all he does is he just plugs the holes. He just bolsters up the points here and he plugs everything here. This is, for me, an unwinnable scenario in its present state. It's not really balanced. Because the German forces, even though they are superior and they're good quality forces, you can't fight. I mean, it doesn't matter how much quality you've got. If you're fighting 1,000,000 O's with 100 O's and you got machine guns, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You kill 50,000 and they just overrun you. And that's what this scenario is here. I won too easily as the Allies, and it was too almost impossible for me to win this scenario. Almost impossible. I can't see me doing it. Maybe there's these experts out there that are like command ops gurus or whatever, and they can win the scenario after trying it about 50,000 times, I suppose. If I sat maybe and played the scenario 100 times over, I might find a way to unlock it or win it. But at the present part now, unless maybe lots and lots of macro management is needed, and I don't play games like that. I don't like to macro manage everything. So I still got down here and he didn't. I mean, he didn't get down to where I was. And another thing, the exit objectives, I think they're a little too finicky in the game. I don't think that they're well balanced because even though he's got, I understand this thing. He's got more, how can I put it? He's got more forces, too many forces, and I don't have this 100 to 1 over here. Okay, fair enough. But there's nothing here. There's the road. Why can't these guys exit? Because I don't have enough forces around here, this lot can't exit. That's a stupid constraint. Because let's be honest, there's nothing here. There's these forces. They're there. These guys can exit. Why can't they exit? So It's something they're going to have to look at. I don't think, and I've noticed this with the exit objectives before. Not as bad as this one, but I kind of know, and I know from playing this that you need this force power in this area before. You need to have like a 10-1 before you can exit. So that's what they're probably applying here. But this is stupid here. This is stupid because these guys are still waiting to exit, but they're not going to leave because the force is not because the surrounding forces is too large, so they're not going to leave, which is stupid, which is completely stupid. There's the open road; they can go. They could have exited, but the game limits you to this, so that's a little unrealistic. I'll say that much. There are parts of the game that need work. I'll say that much. Even though it's a great game, it's for anything in the market, you won't get better. This is a fantastic war game, but no game is perfect. No game is perfect. Every game needs a little bit of work. And there are areas of this game that do need work. For example, he tends to sometimes lead with when you give orders to your HQs, they tend to sometimes lead with the HQ. Or if they're going down the road, sometimes they'll lead with the HQ and his troops behind him. Or he'll attack an objective, he'll go with his HQ. Instead of going with his troops first, why is he leading with his HQ? So there are those little minor gripes that I have. But otherwise, this is a fantastic, marvelous war game. Nothing beats it. Um, yeah, nothing on the market beats it. But as I say, yeah, this is just silly over here. So what I did eventually with this guys, I gave up. I gave up giving these guys out, and I just brought them here, hoping maybe they could just fight because they were just sitting down here. So I was hoping they could maybe just fight. And let's just see. And if these guys start exiting, maybe then I'll send these guys out. But these guys are sitting there. They're all wanting to exit. All these guys. This lot here is not part of this lot here. This lot here is trying to exit. And they can't go because the force power around here is too large, which is stupid. Stupid. I mean, there's the road. They can exit. So that's my minor gripes. I'm going to bitch and moan for a little bit on this because I have lost, and it was decisive victory for the Allies. And I handed to the AI. He gave me a hiding here today, but that just shows him. I gave him a hiding the scenario before, and I won too easily. I won too easily. And I thought, oh, but it's going to be easy with the Germans. It wouldn't be difficult. And I realized, so I tried to split it up because I knew what was coming. I knew this Allied force is just too powerful for the German force that's sent. Don't care how much quality the Germans got; they just didn't have enough to take this. And you can see it yourself. You saw it in the scenario yourself. Anyway, that's me bitching and moaning. I have to have a bitch and moan every now and then. Got my ass kicked here. Well done to the AI. I'm glad the AI gave me a hiding because this AI is really good. And you have to be taught lessons sometimes, otherwise you don't learn. Yeah, from your mistakes and stuff like that. I thought about coming down the front, big thick lot, but then because I've played this a few times, I thought I'd go down the front, but then I saw this Greeks over here, and I knew he was going to bring it like I did. He's got no objectives here. The AI likes to fight for the objectives. He's not going to leave that force. He's going to come down here. So that's why I thought if I go down the front, I had a big force to go down the front, but geez, it's going to end up with one blob here or there. It's just going to be a big blob because he just feeds units in there. And the amount of force he has, I just didn't have enough to go through here. I just don't think so. So I thought, well, maybe go down here with this one regiment, block these guys from getting there, right? And then go down here and then force this one infantry regiment down the throat, so keep him bottled here, and then take this panzer regiment down here, just to try and split his forces up. But it didn't work, as you see for yourself. All right, God bless. God bless. Command Ops 2. All right, yeah, I love this game. That's not detracted from this game. It's an awesome game, fantastic game. I play it till I die. It's really that good. All right, I think I've covered everything. Sean from Combat Simulations. Please subscribe to my channel. It's free. And also leave comments and suggestions. And watch my videos. And like them and share them. Helps me a lot. All right, until our next Command Ops 2 fight, good day on you.